here. Let me know if you can hear the mic or not. I think everything should be set up correctly. All right, so Final Fantasy VII Intergrade is out now, and I'm looking forward to playing through this entire game on the PS5. I don't know how many streams it's going to take, but I'll keep streaming it through the next week or so until we get it done. So anyway, looking forward to doing this. I've already loaded my data, my game save from the PS4 version, so I think we should be all set. I'm going to go ahead and load, there it is. Load my previous file, and then I'll start it over from chapter 1. Here we go. Let's see, how do we do this? Chapter select, here we go. So I'm going to start at chapter 1 from the very beginning. I don't know, maybe I'll do this on hard mode. If nobody has a preference, I might start on hard, and then if I'm too rusty, I might switch it back to normal, but we'll see how it goes at least. I did my hard mode playthrough on PS4 about a year ago, so, and I have not played Final Fantasy VII outside of the Yuffie DLC since that time. So, Connor, yes, I have beat this game before. I beat it on PS4 when it first came out. I am doing this because, of course, it got the update for the PS5, so it's pretty much remastered, and I definitely want to see. I want to see just kind of what the updates look like. So, it's been, as I said, it's been a year since I played this game, so I definitely am kind of itching to do another playthrough of it anyway. So, this will be good fun. I've really enjoyed the Yuffie DLC so far too. I went in without really many expectations, but it has been a lot of fun so far. So yeah, Connor, the combat is a bit overwhelming at first. There's a lot of things you have to learn pretty quickly. It took it didn't click for me when I first started playing it until probably after the first boss. And then slowly but surely the mechanics started to click. But once it does, the combat is a lot of fun. I really enjoy the combat in this game. So let's see, start at chapter 1. And I guess I'll start on hard mode. So hard mode, for those of you who don't know, hard mode, of course everything hits harder and has more HP, etc. But also one of the things that is unusual about hard mode is that it does not allow you to use items. So if you need to heal at all, you need to use your spells basically, and you can't use an item to recover your HP, so you have to be mindful of all that. I do have an item though that I got you get at the very end of the game, and actually you can't get it till after you beat the game, and it actually it's an accessory that you can equip, and when you equip it, you enter every single battle with a fully charged limit break. So I'm definitely going to be using that as well. Okay, so you got through the sewers the second time. So I would say the second round through the sewers is probably a good 3/4 of the way through the game. So you're mostly there. You basically have the Shinra HQ, and that's the last part of the game, which it's a very large section in of itself, but it's pretty close to the end. Let's see. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to be watching the cutscenes and whatnot just to see just how things look on the PS5. So I think once I hit this button, it's go time. Oh, to change difficulty settings while playing in hard mode, you have to restart the chapter. All right, I'll just play in hard mode. We'll see how it goes. And this could fail spectacularly. I might need a restart, but we'll see. And let me know if the mic audio if the levels are good compared to the game audio and all that. I can make some adjustments if I need to tweak some things in the middle of the stream. like how they threw in the one-wing name theme in the intro here. Makes it sound a bit more ominous.
Get down here, Merc.
Alright, I can already tell this is pretty souped up. Frame rate is so cute. Alright.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up. You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
Yeah,
Not bad.
just in frame rate alone. But also you can tell like the lighting effects and all that stuff are quite a bit souped up.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead.
Gotta give it my all.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
You're coming with us!
Nothing to it.
Let's see here. Mic audio. Alright, I boosted it just a little bit. Let me know if that that's better. Materia, let's see what my... Yeah, I have a bunch of HP up and MP up. Chakra, 5. What I'm probably going to end up doing is I think I'm going to play the first chapter on hard, and then I'll switch back to normal for the rest of the game, because I don't want anything to hang me up. I don't want to have to replay bosses and stuff like that if I get hung up somewhere. Okay, better, but still quiet. Try turning the game audio down. Let's see if that helps. Alright, let me know if that's better. Alright, cool.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Fun little factoid. The guy that does the voice for Wedge, I don't know if you've seen Breaking Bad before, but one of the characters in Breaking Bad, Badger, he's the guy that does the voice for Wedge.
We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer,
up, Rohan?
but you know what
Good to
I
see you,
think.
man.
Interested.
It is indeed me. I'm alive. I've been good, dude. How you been?
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
That's good to hear. What's up, Samuel? Good to see you, man. Have a good night, bud. Thanks for stopping in.
Get him, boy!
Yeah, it's been a crazy last few months in certain regards, but my car got totaled. I got a new car. Our AC broke. We got a new AC unit, and among a couple other things.
You're done.
Overall, like,
That. Not bad.
appreciate it, Samuel. Have a good night. Rohan, when you say that's a bit quiet, yeah, you're not the... Connor's been saying that too. Let me do something real quick. Okay, let me know how it is now. It's funny because I'm using the same levels that I used for my recording that I did for the UP mission, and the levels were pretty. I didn't have to adjust much when I was doing editing for that, but I don't know. I've tried boosting it a bit. Let me know if that's better. Okay. Yeah, nobody was hurt. Fortunately, it was. We got rear-ended, and my car was like a 2010, and the damage wasn't huge by any means, but compared to the value of the car, they just decided it wasn't worth the insurance budget wasn't worth
This way.
it. So they basically just totaled it. But yeah, everyone was fine. We're all good. But
Not so fast. We've got
it's
company.
always a pain dealing with insurance, and then the process of buying a car and all that stuff. Not good.
Should be easy. Now you're in for it.
But everything's back to normal now. Fortunately. Turn the game volume down? Okay. Alright, let's try that. I've turned it down quite a bit. Hopefully that's not too much. Alright, whoops. Oh, that thing's still alive. I thought I killed everything.
Is that it?
So, Rohan, you beat this game, right? Alright, perfect. Thanks for letting me know.
Nothing personal. Not bad.
If any of you are wondering how I'm getting limit breaks when I start every battle, I have the, however you pronounce that, equipped. The Goddard Domalong, I don't know what the heck that is, but basically what it does is it gives me a full limit break bar every time I start a battle. Okay, so you played till chapter 15 and then stopped. Okay. So did you download the Intergrade update?
Come on, Cloud.
Pick up your pace.
What's up, Dead Space? Good to see you, man.
Soldiers may attack
Yes,
on
sir.
command,
All is well.
but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you
My,
see a few reactors.
Even before I
So how
started
do we get to the
YouTube,
bridge above Mako storage?
my
Ain't holding out on me,
my
are you?
video gaming ebbs and flows. Like I'll
Scared to
binge
bite
for
the
a
hand
really
that
long
fed him?
time, and then
Or
I'll
is
get
he a
like super
loyal
burnt
little
out,
doggy?
and then I'll stop for a while,
Have it
and
your
then
way, bud.
and then I'll
We
get
can
back
do this
into
with
it.
you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Because most of my gaming happens in the wee hours of the night, and then there are times where like I don't know what it is, but I just have a lot more energy, I guess, to do it, and then after a while of doing that, like I'm just exhausted, and then I want to go to bed at 9 o'clock every night after I get to bed. So Rohan, some things happened in your
It's
life
over.
since we last chatted.
That's
Anything you
my
want to share?
He's alone.
Hopefully good things.
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Thirsty happy.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
Looks like the elevator's on enough. Mind pushing that button? So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Ah, nice. Finished your first year of college. Congratulations. We'll be moving for the first time in September. Cool. And getting your motorcycle license in July. Nice. I've never been brave enough to drive a motorcycle. But I'm sure it's lots of fun. I have been skydiving, though. Turning 19 in a week. Happy early birthday to you. So where do you go to school? Have I asked that before?
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured,
okay.
Our inquiries will not take
That's
much longer.
New Jersey, correct? I think.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
Nice. So are you from
You really
Jersey?
hear that?
Or are you just going to
Straight
school
I
up
do.
there?
Get help.
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Gonna throw your sword at him?
All
Let the
right.
man with the gun go to work. These
Oh, yeah,
tin
his
cans
elder's
ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Is he equipped with the machete that I already had on? Yes, he is. I think that's fine.
This is gonna sting.
Oh,
Uh.
whoops, that's not right. There we go, maximum fear. That's on the whole here.
Do your job, Merc.
It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this combat. A lot.
Nothing to it.
Alright. Okay, so born in New York, New Jersey, 11 years.
Look what we have here.
Yeah, my brother lives
The laser
just
security
outside of
system.
Boston.
Great.
Those things will hurt more
And,
than your pride if you're careless.
Man, I don't know if I
They'll
can
cut
live
you
up
down
north.
to
I
size
wouldn't be
and
able
then
to
some.
take the winters.
But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the laser.
Shoveling
and then
snow, all that
make a
crap
move when
out.
they cycle
Ugh.
off.
I don't know how you guys
I'll go first.
deal with all
Nothing
that.
like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
You did this motorcycle for your profile on dating apps. That's funny. Let's do that up. Some of these try to bait you out. Here, do that.
Not too shabby. You're doing good, sister.
Jesse would be impressed with your motorcycle riding, that's for sure.
And more of the same. Come on then. Pay more attention.
Alright, there we go.
Phew. Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost... Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Alright.
We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We can hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Now's our chance. Go!
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this. Give it all you
Watch
got.
Don't stop now.
Say your prayer. I'm counting on you.
Alright.
What are you?
Mic still sounds unclear. Okay. Interesting. Oh. I know what the problem is. Give me just a sec.
Check. There we go. Okay, this should be better. I think I know what for whatever reason, OBS was using the built-in mic on the computer instead of my headset. And that would be the problem. My bad. Sorry about that. I think we should be all set now. Okay.
20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
So,
Let's get down there.
dirty secret, I have played Resident Evil Village. I beat it a couple weeks ago. Did you enjoy it?
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
I really liked it. I don't know if anybody else listening or watching has played it, so I don't want to give anything away. I really enjoyed it until the. Oops, I'm gonna have to switch to Barrett. I enjoyed it until the last area, which I thought was kind of dragged on a little bit, and then
You think if we fell in,
and then after that, the ending kind of won me back over. I'd say it was better than 7 for sure. How I would rank it among other Resident Evils, I would say it's probably it's in the top half for sure. I would say definitely better than 3 Remake, not as good as 2 Remake. But I would put it ahead of 7, and I would put it probably below. I think I like the 1 Remake better on like back in the GameCube days. And I definitely like 4 better. So I'd say it's probably smack dab in the middle for me. Oh, so you've only played... So how did you like it compared to 2 Remake?
Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on.
I thought 2 Remake was pretty much perfect.
Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for
But
the
I played Resident Evil 2 back when it first came out on the original PlayStation back in the day. So there's quite a bit of nostalgia for me when it comes to Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 is actually the PlayStation version is actually the first Resident Evil that I ever played. But Resident Evil Village was a lot of fun. I haven't platinumed it yet. I definitely intend to. But I'll probably do it sometime, maybe later this month or next month. Yeah, they are 2 very different games, for sure.
What about the timer?
Your call, Merc. Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank coming out. I've never played any of the Ratchet and Clank games. So I don't know if I'm going to play this one or not. There's a lot coming out.
Heads up.
What in the hell?
And I do have to, unfortunately, be pretty picky with
How the hell do we fight this thing?
with what
It's
games
got
I play.
reinforced armor plated, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
So you like Village more? Yeah, I could definitely see that. Village, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more variety, I think, in Village's gameplay, and
Taken over.
unblockable attacks, blah blah blah. Okay. And I think there's some pretty cool like action sequences in Village. Village, there's a lot of things in Village that remind me of Resident Evil 4. So if you liked Village, I think you'd like Resident Evil 4 a lot. Resident Evil 4 is actually my favorite Resident Evil. Oh, get away, dang it.
Now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time.
I'm taking a beating. Alright, I need Barrett to heal me.
Gotta heal up.
Up.
Don't overdo it.
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion!
Ah. Let's see, Cloud's almost got another limit break, so... Oh, there it is.
Damn it. Need to heal up soon.
Should I wait to use it? I don't know. I'm gonna heal myself first, though.
Come on.
He's got that shield up. I don't know if it'll be a waste of a limit break if I go on and use it, but whatever.
Another barrier? Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Alright, let's see. Do a Thundaga. Hopefully it hits something. There we go. Sweet.
Stay down, asshole! You got this!
I got this. Focus.
Oh, did it? I had him pressured, but then his thing went all the way down because he's transforming. That's convenient. Did I see who's playing the first game of the regular season? Are you talking about the Bucks versus the Cowboys?
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
I don't know if that is the first game of the season, but I saw that that was week 1, and I
Take cover behind that debris.
am looking forward to watching that game. I'm looking forward to football season in general. Ah! Ow.
Now.
That hurt.
Deal with that.
There we go. Bunch of critical hits. I'm torn between using Thundaga and then a fully charged Maximum Fury. Because I'm pretty sure I have Lightning equipped to Barrett's weapon, so... Uh-oh. I'm going to use Cloud to heal himself, just in case.
How is this thing still running? Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Ah.
Again and again and again.
There we go, just barely got there. Alright, did it right that time.
It's wide open. It's gonna light it up.
Limit break.
Let's do this. Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? Could keep going if I heal up.
Alright, he's almost dead.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quicker with Scoop.
Alright, Cloud heal up. Mr. Barrett.
When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this guy to the hell up. And that's the problem. Gotta love it.
Stop healing yourself.
Firing everything.
Should I use Thundaga? I want to see it.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
Let's save up for when Infinity's in for Cloud.
Want some more? I ain't about to quit after coming this far.
If all else fails, Cloud will get another limit break soon.
Suck on this! Check out this shit right here! No way in hell you're taking us down!
He keeps healing himself, but he's almost got a stagger, so I'll get him with that. I'm gonna save up my Maximum Fury for his stagger. There we go. And do one of these.
Don't let up.
And one of These, and that should hopefully get him. Oh, no, his stagger ran out. Oh, almost got him.
Take the lead.
I ain't about to quit after coming this far. Hope you don't mind if I fill you a hole.
I think his healing is faster than the damage I'm dealing, but Cloud's got his limit break, so hopefully that'll take him out. There we go. Okay, just had to wait for the limit break.
Shit, the bomb!
20 minutes until...
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so the clock starts now. I thought the clock started when I was fighting the boss.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
Alrighty. Okay, this way.
Tough, but doable. Let's go. You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on.
Yeah, Rohan, probably the right decision was for you to wait for this version to come out. It is very impressive, the changes they made. It is silky smooth, and there's like pretty much no texture pop in, and
We're running out of time.
the lighting effects are very
You're not helping.
Sorry, it's
souped
just
up.
focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fight another one of these guys. Plenty of time though. Do a limit break.
Let's dance, asshole. Keep it together.
Check out this shit right here. I've got Now that was something else.
That was nothing.
Do I want that treasure? I forget what it is, if it's anything useful or not. My inventory's full. It's all good.
No shit. Not bad.
Do I have to do the lasers on the way back, or are they off? Okay, good. Alright. Is it this way? I gotta turn around. Here we go.
We ain't going down without a fight.
Obviously.
About damn time. Give 'em hell.
Hang back.
Oh, we're still another guy up here.
I'll do it. How'd you like that?
Alright.
Ain't got
I
nothing
think we're
on
almost
me.
done in here.
Sir. Come on!
Doors open. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
All right. I think that's chapter 1.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Huh. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
I think it's interesting how they made it in this game. So they made it how Shinra blows up the reactor instead of it actually being the bomb that blows it up that we set.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled.
I guess they
oh, it's me. Gotta do something.
Didn't want to make it so we're basically a bunch of terrorists, but it does make the story a little bit more unique.
I felt that one in my guts.
As opposed to the PlayStation version, where you're basically just the one that sets the bomb, and you're the one blowing everything up.
Explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
All right, what's in here?
Not far.
I don't think I'm going to be able to pick anything up because I think my inventory's full from New Game Plus.
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home. We'll split up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey. I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train. Where is he? Winston!
My son lives on one of the streets down there.
Station's intact. What the?
Welcome back, Rohan.
How?
You missed the big kaboom.
He couldn't be. But then...
It is kind of weird how they throw Sephiroth right at the beginning of the game. He loses a little bit of his mystery when he's like all over the place whenever he's showing up all the time.
Wait.
So, Connor, this is Sephiroth. He's pretty much he's the main villain of this game. So, since this is a remake and this is technically only the first section of the game, since they're releasing this kind of in episodes, so this entire game is like the first maybe 5 or 6 hours of the PlayStation game. And so this is probably overall maybe like 15% of the full game of all of Final Fantasy VII. And so in the PlayStation game, you don't ever see Sephiroth until after you get out of Midgar. Like you hear about him and you know who he is, but you never actually see him until much later in the game. But you know, since they wanted this to be kind of a full experience in of itself, kind of a self-contained game, even though it's only part of the overall story, they featured him way more prominently in this section of the game than they did in the original.
For the planet to die, so many things will be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more.
But in all of Final Fantasy, I would say Sephiroth is one of the better villains in the entire series.
This one favor.
At least in my opinion.
Don't worry. It's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
My Elden Ring 2021 prediction was false. Yep, that's correct, but just barely though. I think I wouldn't be surprised if it gets delayed though.
Good, Cloud.
But I am glad that they gave us a date, and man, that trailer was insane. Like, hype level is through the roof right now. And I think it might be his best. It might be Miyazaki's best game. It very, very well could be.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Have I seen BF6? I don't know what that is. BF6? You're not super hyped. That's probably, if you're not hyped, that's probably good because it'll make the wait feel like it's not as long.
My family, they're at the station.
Let's see, do I have to go? Yeah. Battlefield 6, okay. Yeah, I've never played any of the Battlefield games. So I can't really speak to that.
Man, what a mess.
I'm so scared. Do what you like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
No, we stay together.
But dare I say, I think Elden Ring is one of those games when it comes out that, I mean, it could be, at least as far as I'm concerned, in contention for maybe, well, certainly one of, if not maybe the best game of all time. I mean, that's, it might be unfair, but that's like the level of expectation that I have for it. So, but I think it's going to deliver. It's going to deliver the goods for sure. I'll have to check it out. Watch a trailer or something like that.
You're too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Yeah, the bosses looked insane. Yeah, Sekiro 2. I would be all for that. I mean, I don't remember where I heard it, but I remember seeing that. I remember seeing some announcement that there's not even going to be a DLC for Sekiro, which is kind of disappointing. So I don't know if that's just kind of a one and done thing for him, if he's just going to move on and not revisit it. But I agree. I really like the combat in Sekiro. It's a lot of fun, really fast paced. I mean, it's really hard to get a hold of. But once it clicks, it's so much fun. So hopefully, you know, he'll make something like that again in the future. But Sekiro 2, Bloodborne 2, Dark Souls 4.
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Yeah, if after Elden Ring, if they do a Bloodborne 2, I mean,
dangerous things.
I don't know if I could handle that. That'd be pretty insane. But I think Miyazaki's got on the record that he's ready to move on and make different games and stuff. So I don't know how
one's
much
going to
he'll
attack
try
you,
to milk
I
his
promise.
previous franchises.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to selfie.
Help me! What are they?
Yeah, Connor, I agree with you. Bloodborne's my favorite at this point. Bloodborne is pretty much perfection in my opinion.
Are you blind?
But I think
You know,
I think Elden Ring could possibly be better, which is saying a lot.
Wait!
nice meeting you.
I mean, they are clearly taking their time to make it what it needs to be. I'm glad that they're not rushing it. As much as it sucked to go like 2 years without hearing a peep, I think they're doing what needs to be done to make it pretty much the perfect game. Which I'd rather have that than, you know, what happened with Cyberpunk, which was a pretty much an unmitigated disaster all the way around. So. I'm perfectly happy if they take their sweet time with it.
Let's do this. Was never in doubt.
Let's see, where's my thing? Here we go.
Just give it up! Don't run! Sink 'em!
Gotta give it my all.
All right, Rohan, have a good night, man. It was good, good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. Go get your beauty sleep. Yeah, I'll be streaming this game until I beat it, so I think I'll get probably a good 5, maybe 6 streams out of this until it's over. And then when the Skyward Sword remaster comes out in July, I'm going to be streaming that one as well. Because I am a huge fan of Skyward Sword, which I know it gets a lot of hate from Zelda fans, but I actually quite enjoy Skyward Sword. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Enemy combatants, you are surrounded! Lay down your weapons and surrender!
Let's finish this.
Don't let him escape! Give up!
More guys coming.
Ground forces engaging target in Cotton Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support.
I don't want to use the break. I think there's another dog that comes out. These guys are easy to kill. Oh, that's it. Is it? No, I still got my limit break gauge, so there's more people coming. Now we'll take this as an opportunity to heal up real quick. Oh, for sure. Yes, I'm really looking forward to Breath of the Wild 2. I mean, I think it's probably going to be a next year type of game. But I thoroughly enjoyed Breath of the Wild, and definitely looking forward to number 2. I've only beat Breath of the Wild once though, but I dumped a good probably 250 hours into Breath of the Wild.
Close call.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Seal all access immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
So I am curious if when the next info on that's going to drop, if it's going to be at E3 or at what point we'll actually learn more about that game. And I know there's been rumors of a Switch Pro coming out, so I'm interested to see what that's all about too. If it'll be worth it for me to get a Switch Pro. I mean, if it allows me to play the best version of Breath of the Wild 2, I might buy a Switch Pro just for Breath of the Wild 2. Technically, I bought the Switch, the Switch that the regular Switch just for Breath of the Wild at launch, and in my opinion, it justified the cost of a new console. Yeah, I had aspirations for 100% Breath of the Wild at a point in time myself, and then I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I did all of the shrines. I got all of, you know, I got everything short of getting all the Korok seeds.
Nothing to it.
But and you know, after playing it for as, you know, as long as I did, I didn't have it in me to go for all the Korok seeds. But I did all of the DLC. I thought Trial of the Sword was brilliant. Like, Trial of the Sword is one of my favorite sections of any game, pretty much ever. I thought that was very well done, and it was a lot of fun and really challenging too. So I am interested to see what they're going to do with Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know what info they've already released on it. I haven't read much about it, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a sequel or a prequel or what the deal is with it. But in any case, I've never played a bad Zelda game, so I'm going to be I'm going to play it regardless.
Let's dance, asshole.
What's up, T-Mac? Good to see you, man. How you doing?
You're done. Was never in doubt.
Oh yeah, are you talking about? Oh, I forget what it was called. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have not played that game though. Hyrule Warriors, or what was it called? Hyrule something. Oddly enough, as much as I like Zelda, I have not played very many of like the offshoot type games. I pretty much, with the exception of Link's Awakening, I've stuck to pretty much the main series. I played as far as I remember, I played every entry in the main series, and then the only like kind of offshoot I played is Link's Awakening. I played the Game Boy Color version back in the day. Link's Awakening DX. But I know I'd probably enjoy it if I played it, but since it wasn't like a
Never again.
kind of a main entry, I sort of skipped over it. I can't cast anything. I need to cast a spell to get him because he's got a stupid shield up. I'm just gonna block his attacks to get my ATB gauge up. There we go. All right, this should get him. There we go.
No more playing night.
Oh, now my limit's up too, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. There we go.
HQ
This is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Okay, Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, that's what I knew it was Hyrule. Hyrule something. Mainly played Ocarina of Majora's Mask. Yeah, Ocarina was the first full Zelda game that I played all the way through. And so I have a lot of fond memories with Ocarina of Time. I would say that's probably my favorite Zelda game, is Ocarina.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst.
I played A Link to the Past when I was
You
in
saw him in action, didn't you?
maybe like first grade, but I had no idea what was going on, and I had no idea what to do, so I stopped.
You think he's a keeper?
But then by the time Ocarina came out, I had enough understanding of, you know, how to play games and stuff that I was able to get through the whole thing. And then I went back and played Link to the Past later, but Ocarina is pretty much a perfect game as far as I'm concerned. Why am I using the Iron Blade?
What the hell you been up to, huh?
I don't have
security to run around.
a good reason other than I forget why I stuck with it. I think I like the abilities that it has, and it's balanced between. I have to go back and look at the stats. I'm pretty sure it's the one that's balanced between attack and magic, and so it's just kind of what I gravitated towards.
Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
Yeah, Majora's Mask I loved.
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
But yeah, the time thing, I have this, I don't know what it is, but I have this thing with games that have a built-in time limit to them. I don't know what it is, but it's just like really stressful to me for some reason to have like to be on the clock constantly, because I like to have the freedom to kind of explore and do things at my leisure. And the timing aspect of it just really stressed me out for some reason, and so I've never beat it again. Although I think it's an incredible game. I think it's, you know, very well executed and it's a very well made game. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. The timing, the time mechanic of it was kind of hard to deal with for me. Is the Iron Blade, is it more magic based? Let me check it out. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so the Buster Sword is dead even, and then the Hard Edge is the more attack based one. Yeah, I forget what it was. I think this has an ability. Let me see. Where's the? There we go. Because I think this has like a. When you're playing on New Game Plus, I think there's an ability for this that allows you to die and then it resurrects you. Yeah, is it Reprieve? Yeah. So Reprieve, avoid incapacitation once per battle, does not work against instant death attacks or when HP is at 1. So basically it gives you a freebie death. And I don't think every weapon has this, but the Iron Blade does, and so I like this ability. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure not every weapon has this ability, and so this is definitely, especially when I'm playing on hard mode, it's basically a get out of jail free card, and so, you know, if you get killed by a boss, it's not instant death. And so every one of my characters has a weapon equipped that has that ability on it. Yeah, the reason why I have so many is because once you beat the game and you get to New Game Plus, you unlock a higher tier of upgrades, and so this reprieve ability is on that last tier. So it's quite nifty.
So cramped.
It's the reprieve ability is almost mandatory if you want to do a hard mode playthrough.
Stop that right now!
Hey, got a sec?
Caught the perpetrators yet?
because I had to do the hard mode playthrough for the platinum trophy.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to?
So Connor, have you played Skyward Sword?
Nothing they won't do. Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
You've watched it,
In my
okay.
humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message.
Yeah, Skyward Sword gets a lot of hate from people, but I actually think it's, as far as I rank it, I'd put it in probably my top 3. I just really liked it for some reason, but
We will not submit
it got a lot of hate for the motion controls, and people say it's too linear and that sort of stuff, but
that is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
I know it's probably an unpopular opinion. I actually prefer a more linear game with a good story than an open world game. I think the open world thing is a little bit overdone.
We all have to follow our conscience,
But
don't we?
that's just me.
We should go. Right.
Yeah, I think it's really good too. I loved it. I've beat it probably 3 times. But yeah, the main problems people have with it are the overuse of motion controls, and I guess that a lot of people say that it's too linear or something like that. But I mean, I really enjoyed the mechanic, you know, the flying around and the overworld where, you know, you're flying from place to place. I like that a lot too. I just kind of enjoyed that aspect of it, and I thought the dungeons were really good.
Initiation rite.
And I enjoyed the lore aspect of it.
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of
This is
the
pretty
great
much
city
the
of Midgar, complete with
the
massive
origin
steel
story,
plates
so to speak.
suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the
And also,
insatiable
probably an
appetites of the
unpopular opinion of mine, my least favorite of the main Zeldas is probably Wind Waker. I know a lot of people really like Wind Waker, but I think it's a good game, but as far as Zeldas are concerned, it's probably my least favorite
We're
Zelda.
about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable.
Are you talking about Wind Waker, Connor, or Skyward Sword?
Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive.
Wind Waker, yeah. When Wind Waker was first announced, a lot of people, myself included, were kind of disappointed because we were expecting like a realistic looking game, because it was, you know, the first one to be released after the N64. And so people were all hyped up about like a GameCube era, like looking kind of more realistic. And then when they released like the cell shaded, it was just kind of a letdown. But, you know, in hindsight, it's not such a big deal anymore, because, you know, I was just kind of a kid then, and I wanted, you know, the
I suppose. There's only one way it can
I wanted the fancy looking graphics and all that sort of stuff. And so when it looked all cartoony, I was like, I wasn't a huge fan of that. But the main thing that gets me about Wind Waker is just like the exploration is kind of tedious in my opinion, with like having to change the direction of the wind and then the sailing. You know, I just feel like there's too much empty space when you're sailing around.
Knew it couldn't be that bad.
And the dungeons weren't my favorite either in that game, but overall it's a good game, but it's not one that I'm I doubt if I'll ever go back and replay it.
Damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
I know when they released the remaster version of it,
Just be ready for
I
the
think
next
on
mission,
Wii
alright?
is where they released the Wind Waker remaster. I think they put something in there to make the wind changing aspect of it a little bit less tedious, but I never had any desire to go back and replay it again, so I never played that version of the game. But maybe it would be worth a shot to go back and play the remaster version of it. Maybe I'd like it better.
That is almost over.
I think he's over by the TV.
I've never felt the ground shake. Shinra thinks it's...
Don't play he's only had.
Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I feel like if I went back and gave it another honest playthrough, I'd probably think better of it than I do now. It's been, I mean, I can't remember how long it's been since I've last played Wind Waker, so I wouldn't be surprised if I went back and replayed it that my opinion might change on it a little bit.
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
Another unpopular Zelda opinion that I hold is I actually really like Zelda 2 on the NES, and that's probably a lot of people's least favorite Zelda, but I actually am quite a fan of Zelda 2.
Are they gonna turn the reactor?
What do you know?
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel, I
Welcome
am.
back.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Yeah, Zelda 2 is pretty obscure, and as I said, it is
The Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking
almost
about
universally hated among Zelda fans.
Daddy's here. And he's
But it's very different. I mean, it's got a lot of RPG elements. Like, you actually level up in it, and you can, you know, customize your stats and that sort of thing.
Company until I'm done with this?
Me?
That's actually one of the things that I like about it, but it is punishing. It is an extremely difficult game, and I think that's what pisses a lot of people off, is just how hard it is to play. It's the gameplay and the difficulty of it is almost Souls-like, if you want to put it that way. It's very unforgiving, and you know, when you make mistakes, you have to go back and start from.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are.
It basically
remembering
respawns you
Daddy's
at the
lessons.
beginning, and then you have to get all the way back to where
what
you
else
were, and
good girls do?
a lot of people don't like
They
that
go to
aspect of
bed
it.
on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
I don't know about the
So
the
then,
Ganon that's
what
in
can I get
Smash.
you?
I do know that the
Still
Hyrule
waiting on it.
level that's in I think it's Sprawl. The Hyrule level is the music is from Zelda 2.
Outside.
But I don't know if it's the Zelda 2 Ganon that's in there.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Let that be a lesson to you.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life feels so
So,
empty.
you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
How will
So,
this affect us?
it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
They fixed the texture on the door there. On the PS4 version, the texture for this door, like, literally never loaded in. And a bunch of people complained about it. That's funny, they fixed it. It's a nice looking door.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There is one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry, we spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Guess it's time for introductions. Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Dude, T-Mac, man, I don't think I've seen like a single load screen so far. It's insane. That's probably, I mean, of all the things about the PS5, that's probably the thing that I like the best. But of all of the improvements that they made in the game, I think it's probably the most noticeable. But even graphically, though, I'm noticing a lot. I don't know how well it comes off on the stream, but like the lighting effects are definitely souped up, and the frame rate is basically perfect. I don't think I haven't noticed like a single hiccup in the frame rate at all.
This is his apartment.
And
He's got a few problems, but
I know in the PS4 version there was a lot of texture pop-in. Like I haven't seen any of that in this version of the game. But yeah, the no load time thing is seriously impressive. Because I feel like some of the load times on the PS4 version, I'd be sitting on a load screen for like 2 minutes before I'd get to the next area. So it's crazy how they're able to pull that off. What's up, Raphael? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. I know you've been watching the Sekiro video, so hopefully you're enjoying that game. I know it's a very difficult game, but you seem to be handling it well. Appreciate the feedback, man. So, Raphael, have you played any of the other FromSoft games, or is Sekiro your first one?
Well, now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
Sweet. Episode 11. Remind me of what part of the game that's at. I want to say you're getting fairly close to the end. I want to say that's probably about 2/3 of the way through the game. So you played the remake of Demon's Souls and now Sekiro. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Demon's Souls remake was incredible. I loved the Demon's Souls remake. All right, where do I need to go? Back to 7th Heaven. Okay.
That landlady, Marl.
What's gonna happen to Mika?
I don't think I'm going to be doing very many of the side quests in this playthrough. Pretty much just going to stick to the story for the most part.
Everyone's worried they're gonna run out of money.
It's a sad day when people care more about what's in their wallet, what's happening in the planet.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money, too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
Have I gotten all the manuscripts on hard mode? I sure have. So check that out. I have a completely filled out play log because something's wrong with me. I don't know. That was a lot of fun getting all the manuscripts. A lot of backtracking and doing doing crap,
Go
but
ahead and keep whatever
I
you
couldn't
can.
have an incomplete
Seeing
play
as you
log.
didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
Yeah, it took a long time to do all that, but you know, I like the game, so figured
Hey there.
figured I'd do
Grab
everything.
your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, let me see.
I originally wasn't going to do everything, and then I had a friend of mine who did all of it,
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig.
and
If you ever need
you know, 100%ed it. And I was like, well, you know, even after I got the platinum trophy, I was like, all right, I can't be outdone. I got to do the whole thing now. So I went back and got all the extra crap,
Maybe we should do a
even though
little shopping.
it's not necessary for anything. But
Look.
the completionist in me couldn't let it go. Let's see, I don't need anything from this guy, so.
Nothing to tickle your fancy? If you change your mind, you know where I am. That goes for
2
you,
a.m.
Tifa.
in Brazil. All right. Well, good night to you. Thanks for stopping in, man. Have a good night, buddy.
All the items you could want, straight from the place.
He's a regular. Stock up here, and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please.
Can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
More than a little.
Apparently it was done by a terrorist group called Avalanche. This isn't nothing to report.
So have any of you in here started the Yuffie DLC yet?
Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You'd better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest to cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now.
Yeah, there's a DLC for this game. It's exclusive to PS5 at this point in time.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Why, I don't know. But I don't know if they're planning on bringing it to other
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
to PS4 or
Been here a while.
you know, for that matter, the whole game. I don't know if they're ever planning on bring it out for other platforms too. But yeah, as of right now, the Yuffie DLC is a PS5 exclusive thing. And I'm only at the beginning, but I've enjoyed it so far. I actually really like Yuffie's combat. I think she's actually as far as all the playable characters in the remake, I think she's my favorite character to play as in terms of combat. It's just really fast paced, and I've had a lot of fun with it.
Save your excuses and get out.
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much.
But as I said, I'm only at the beginning of it. But the one thing I have heard about it is that where it ends is going to be exactly where the second part of the remake picks up at. So I'm interested to see how that works out.
What do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the Neighborhood Watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way to keep you and your family safe than with a weapon of your own. Come and check out our selection.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done. All set. Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Someone looks like they're having a bad day.
Scrap Boulevard is out west. Past the barricades, supposed to keep the monsters out.
Yeah, I think this is the last thing I have to do in this part of the game before the side quests come up.
Good luck, Tifa, and be careful.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can
Shouldn't
see why
take
monsters
long.
feel right at home.
And the more we pile up, the more they show up. And there's our first challenger.
Yeah, fighting as Yuffie in her DLC episode reminds me a lot of fighting as Tifa. She's really quick. It's really fast-paced. Because Tifa's my favorite person to play as in the remake, despite the fact that I actually in the original game I hardly ever used Tifa, but
looks like in action.
it's a lot of fun to play as her in this game.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it. Gotcha. Really? Charging in like it was nothing?
You too. It's a little surprising.
Well, I think
It's on you.
all you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way, that one's gonna be on the test. Gotta learn if you're gonna stick around. Okay, let's wrap this up. Gotcha! Bring it! Heads up! Good luck!
My turn.
All right, I think that might be the last of them.
You won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, a win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right, let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Doesn't look like a bird.
That sword's massive. What does he show again?
Keep you and your family safe, and with a weapon of your own. Come and check out...
Stronger, faster, cooler!
Back already?
Got every last one, too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask, though. What did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh. You okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no, you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
Huh?
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good. Come on.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
What? Everyone here's so in awe of your skills. That's the guy who ran the monsters off the boulevard.
Got news?
Hey there, Tifa.
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine.
You don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details.
Thanks.
Alright, all these side quests. I think I can just go back to the bar and then just move on with the game, because I don't feel like doing all these side quests.
Tifa, mind if I stop by?
Thinking I might have dinner at 7th Heaven tonight.
Do I have to do some of these? Where's my next main quest? I think I have to do at least one side quest, and then this guy lets me move on. What's going to be the quickest one to do? Let's see, this one. I think it's going to be this guy. Yeah, probably. I think this one you have to go around and find a bunch of people. Or no, this is the one where you have to find the cats. I forget what this one is, so I think I'm going to do this one. Which is right here. Okay.
When's the bar open for business? Don't take your eyes off it.
Or which way am I going?
Some creepy. All the items you could want, straight.
Hey there, Tifa. Welcome back. And you, the new merc in town.
Yeah, that's right. There's the Johnny thing. I think that...
In that case, them and their way got into the store.
I think that happens after you do one of the side quests and report back to that the dude I just talked to. I'm going to try talking to him right now and see if he'll let me just move on, but... Or where is...
Enjoy yourselves. It's like they don't
See
even...
out in front of the hotel? Oh, there he is.
A reactor blew up.
I'm going to try talking to him again just to see if he'll let me move on.
All the items you can want.
There's this one weirdo who lives there too. I hear you sell swords.
You'll never want for work around here if you
Something
prove
the
yourself.
other
You're gonna have to talk to your clients if you want
Yeah.
to. You know how turf.
All right, so the rat problem. That's up here, right? Yeah.
Be a touchy subject.
I think this one's pretty quick to do.
What's gonna happen to Mika?
Apparently it was done by a...
Can't help but take a look.
It's so bad. You might have to
Yes,
All right, this should go quick. Oh, these guys are a little bit stronger than I was thinking.
Nothing personal. Going in. Take the lead.
Let me handle this. There! Give him your all! Come on!
You're good at this.
Told you so.
All right, I think that's it for this one.
Finally managed to get those. Thanks, guys. We're so dead in here. Hey, hear me out. If the guy who took care of the town's well, I'll make it worth your while. Of course, talk you up to Weimer and my customers, and any.
Yeah, sure.
Seventh heaven. Then I can see it now. We're gonna clean up.
That went well. Could be.
All right, Connor, thanks for tuning in, man. It's good seeing you. Have a good night, bud.
Think of each job as an opportunity, not to make money.
It's not what you know, but
You remembered.
not a patient teacher.
Maybe not so patient.
Oh boy.
Oh, Barrett should have finished collecting his share of the money by now.
There we go. So yeah, that's all I have to do is do one of them, and then
People are counting.
then I'm good.
Something's wrong. Let's check.
I hope he's okay.
Stay away from me! Hold it! Settle down now.
Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit!
Shut up, punk!
Or what, huh? Screw you!
What's going on? Somebody went and stole some blasting media from a Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go.
I'm coming. It's the least I can do. Lead on.
Thanks. Come on.
Might as well forget about it. This isn't gonna come back on the rest of us.
Scott Hall screwed up public security. What the hell went down at Johnny's?
They come in and act like they...
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm? Dragging me through the street like this is... Ow! Cruel and unusual punishment!
Come on. Let's get closer.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar? Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs? Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse. My ID? Your ID is never lost. Would have never got you inside a Shinra installation in the first place. But show you. We'll take all the time we need to help you get your story straight.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
Let him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Huh? Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Ow, on my
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing?
Here we go.
Keep it together.
I got this.
Let's dance, asshole.
Gotcha. It's on. Come on. It's on you.
Let's do this.
So, is it over? Yeah.
What now?
He's a talker.
Huh? Whoa. Whoa!
No!
Huh? You're not gonna... Hold up! Wait! Don't do it, man!
You want to live? Then get the hell out of town.
You got it, boss! You ain't never gonna see my face again! I swear!
Are you sure about this? It's a big risk.
I know, but it's fine.
And them?
No more. Cloud, you're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up. I'm worried about...
I'm more worried about us.
Right.
What?
It's just...
How?
I suppose it's... Yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. So, what do you want to do now? Head back to the bar, or do you want to tackle another job?
Come on.
He said he was leaving town.
Johnny was in and out of
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sip?
Tifa.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute, build up some savings.
I see. In that case, want to head back out and look for more gigs?
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna skip all these other side quests. I do not feel like doing them all over again.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
Well, most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case... our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go. Enjoy.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise. Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die... if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional. Like you.
Could still kill some time.
All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this evening. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a good time. So until next time, you'll have a good night, and I'll see you then.